Yo, what is going on, boys? So, in today's video, I'm gonna be playing a Triple Trunks theme team. And before I talk about the gameplay, I want to talk about that they finally released some news about DLC 3. And with DLC 3, they're gonna be patching up the game, gonna be making a few changes, which I will make another video talking about those changes, but unfortunately, because those changes will be released in about, I think, 2 days. A lot of these videos I recorded recently will be outdated, so it's kind of unfortunate. I'll probably upload like 2 more of my gameplay videos and then just scratch the rest because they're just gonna be outdated. Maybe I'll still upload them, we'll see. Anyway, as you can see, I am playing a Triple Trunks theme team. I have Super Saiyan Melee Trunks, Base Z Trunks, and Super Saiyan Kid Trunks. The reason why I chose this team like this is because Base Z Trunks could increase his DP the most out of all of the Trunkses. So I decided to stay in base in Sword Trunks and just go Super Saiyan for Melee Trunks and Kid Trunks, because if I were to start in base 1 for them, they would only have the potential to gain 1 extra DP, which, like I said, Base Z Trunks has the potential to go from 4 to 6 DP. And the reason why I'm not playing Dragon Ball Super Trunks is because I think that's the worst version of Trunks. He has a lot of end lag on a lot of his moves, so I just don't like him. I think he's the worst Trunks out of all. I also don't like Dragon Ball Super Trunks as a character, honestly. I don't know if that's a hot take, but like, why is his hair blue? Well, I have heard that originally his hair was supposed to be blue, but due to some like coloring issues in the past, in like the 90s, they just made his hair purple in Dragon Ball Z. But that doesn't explain why Kid Trunks' hair is purple and Future Trunks' hair is blue. Another reason that I've heard is that the Briefs family, so Bulma's genetics, as they get older, their hair turns blue. I don't know how true that is. That's just something I heard. So I don't know. And not to mention the art style has changed. They made Dragon Ball Super Trunks look very frail and skinny, whereas in Z he was jacked as hell. So I don't know. Just not a fan of Dragon Ball Super Trunks in general. But let's talk about this gameplay. As you can see, my opponent is playing Gogeta and UI Goku. He managed to get to Blue Gogeta, which is always scary, but luckily I downed him earlier. He got to MUI, and I remember playing this guy. This gameplay is a few days old, but I remember this guy specifically. Kinda pissed me off. I think he played very passively. A lot of people on Spartan Zero play super passive. They will never approach. They just try to sit as far as possible and wait for you to Zebra Stash, and then they hope that you'll do the Zebra Stash attack and sidestep it and punish you. And that's all they're looking for. So, if you want to approach your opponent and you want to Zebra Stash, do not do the Zebra Stash attack. Zebra Stash at them and then hold guard. The reason why it's important to hold guard when you Zebra Stash is because there will be end lag on the Zebra Stash if you do not guard cancel. So, yeah. You could use that to approach and immediately go to neutral. I do that a lot because I'm quite the impatient player. I just want to be in step in neutral. And because of that, I end up Zebra Stashing a lot, but I will never do the Zebra Stash attack if I am doing it to approach. I will do it like here. I will do it when I do a knockback and I could just get their back off of it. But when I'm doing it from a distance to approach, I won't do the attack. I will go Zebra Stash and then guard cancel and then bait out whatever they're trying to do. Most times they're sidestepping. I'll Zebra Stash, they'll try to sidestep, I guard cancel and then immediately punish their sidestep with a smash attack. Which, let's see if I do that in this next match. I take match 1. I will say the Triple Trunks team is actually pretty good. Super Saiyan Melee Trunks is quite tanky. He has extra defense, which a lot of people don't know, and you wouldn't even really expect it, honestly. Not to mention, most of the Trunkses have Explosive Wave. So as you can see here, I will Z-burst dash at my opponent to close the distance. He tried to sidestep to punish my Z-burst dash attack, but I didn't commit to that. Since I guard cancelled, I was able to immediately just go into neutral and challenge his sidesteps, challenge his punch vanishes, or whatever. But he has a pretty healthy Gogeta Blue, and that is quite a scary thing to go up against. You can see how much damage he's doing to me.
I'll show you how much stronger I
You're gonna see I try to punch vanish a lot because that's the way you bait out the Gogeta one skill point barrier. It's whenever you think he's going to do it, punch vanish away, and then you'll be able to dodge the barrier and take his back. And it seems like my opponent is just spamming punch vanish, like with no thought behind it, just constantly spamming it. So I gotta play patiently around that and just let him spam it and let him burn his ki. The one thing you don't want to do against people who spam punch vanish is vanish with them, because it'll cost you half a ki bar to vanish with them, and it could also leave you in a vulnerable position when you vanish with their punch vanish. Do not vanish someone's punch vanish. If you do, be ready for them to try and attack you. The thing with a lot of these UI, MUI players is that a lot of them love holding perception, because auto dodge plus perception is a pretty broken combo. So long as you play patiently around it, you'll probably catch them just holding perception a lot, and then you could sidestep it. Maybe you could smash attack through it when they have less than 2 skill points. It's frustrating to play around, yes, but at the same time, with a lot of people doing that, you can just be granted the opportunity to punish them very often. And UI Goku is not the tankiest. He downs my kid Trunks. But this is still a very scary situation for me. Gogeta Blue is more than capable of just squad wiping. So many people have recovery assist on, and it just makes it very easy for me to Z-burst dash at you after a knockback. The reason why recovery assist makes Z-burst dashing after knockback so easy is because it's one consistent timing. Whereas if you don't have recovery assist on and you just choose not to recover, there is a chance that the Z-burst dash just completely misses you, and people would have to set it up with a ki blast. And with characters like Melee Trunks, he has a shotgun ki blast. He can't set up the Z-burst dash like that. So I would highly recommend a lot of you guys to turn off recovery assist and get used to manually recovering, because Having the option to not recover is actually very, very strong. There are many situations where it's probably best to just not recover.
I'll show you how much stronger I am.
So here's an example of how not having recovery assist helped me. So I did a delayed recovery there, and because I delayed my recovery, he got that weird follow-up, and I was able to just easily sidestep it and punish him. Had I had recovery assist on, he probably would have had enough time to switch his character without getting that follow-up. Which, if you didn't know, if you don't want your character to do a follow-up when you switch in, you have to wait for your opponent to fully recover. If your opponent is still stunned by whatever attack you did, your character that you're switching in will do a follow-up.
Something beyond my strength limit. I'll fight you next.
Okay, my down is MUI Goku. Now all he has left is Gogeta.
Back off. You're done. Back off. This is not the end. I'll fight you next. You can't even Back off. So strong. You're done.
I'll show you how much stronger I am. Stupid. I can't believe how good you
I'll fight you next. So that's where you Back off.
But yeah, I think the rest of the gameplay is just gonna be me running away from this guy out of saltiness because he was running away from me a lot. So I was just showing him how to actually run. So let's just take this time to talk about DLC 3. We're gonna have 6 new playable characters. We're gonna have Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, or Ultra Vegeta 1. We're gonna have SS4 Kid Goku and SS4 Adult Goku. We're gonna have Majin Buu,
Let's settle this.
and we're gonna have Goma and Giant Goma. So that's 6 new characters. The trailer did look very nice actually, and we're gonna have 1 new stage, being the Demon Realm stage. I don't know how well the stage will run in terms of frame lag or just like lag in general. A lot of people play Hyperbolic 1 because it's the most optimized map. It doesn't lag as much as other stages. And 2, there's a lot less in the way in terms of both terrain, like buildings, or like just the floor being flat. The floor not being flat in other stages could actually get in the way of combat, and it could be very annoying. Another thing is the barriers, the walls in Hyperbolic. You're rarely ever going to be by a wall, whereas on other stages, half the time you're fighting against a wall. And a lot of these things wouldn't be an issue if the combat was a little more polished. And a lot of these things wouldn't be an issue if the stages were more optimized. So hopefully this Demon Realm stage will be just as optimized as Hyperbolic, and also won't have annoying terrain in the way. Which, with that being said, they also added an option to allow you to see the barriers in the stage. You could turn it on and off, and whenever you're near the wall, you will be able to see that you're near a wall. So maybe that will convince me to be okay with playing other stages, because like I said, my biggest gripe with other stages is that I don't know if I'm fighting by a wall, and then I'll end up knocking my opponent away, think I'm safe to charge, and they're still in front of me and punish me for it. But yeah, I'm excited for DLC 3. I'm most excited for a rank reset, and I'm also most excited for the mechanical changes. I really do enjoy mechanical changes because it allows me to lab things out and learn new things. Right now the gameplay does feel a little stale, although I will say in recent time I've been learning a lot of new things. So hopefully they add some things where it'll make some interesting tech. With that being said, I will be making a video going over the patch notes, and I will be making a video when the patch comes out, going over any shadow changes that they make, going over the differences between this update and the next update. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a good night, you guys.